Terrifying, never-seen-before footage shows a father attempt an honor outside an American school.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amaomi, aka Petite Diva. And before we continue this video, I just want to warn you that this video might trigger a lot of people. So if you're easily triggered by violence and not getting justice, this video might trigger you. But it is a video about an incident that happened in October 2024 where some parents, an Iraqi parents and an Iraqi father and mother, tried to honor alive their daughter because she refused to marry an older man back in Iraq. Here is the video of what they attempted to do.
Terrifying, never-seen-before footage shows a father attempt an honor outside an American school. Father Ihsan Ali was allegedly attempting to carry out an honor on the girl, age 17, for refusing an arranged marriage with an older man in Iraq.
Well, hold up. Okay, we're gonna walk to my car over here, okay? Hang on tight. You understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
I want to speak with my wife. Let him go. Let her go.
You understand these rights I've explained to you?
Zara!
It's a yes or a no, okay?
Zara!
Okay, I'm gonna make this clear, right? So
His wife, Zara Subi Mohsin Ali, allegedly tried to finish the job after the girl's 16-year-old boyfriend, other teens, and bystanders fought him off. The couple are behind bars after pleading not guilty to second-degree attempted murder and attempted kidnapping.
Now, that video was recently made known to the public because the court proceeding for the incident has started. Now, I believe I talked about this story early this year or late last year, and I didn't see the video, I just read about it and we discussed it. Now the court proceeding has started and the jury reached a decision that I'm not comfortable with. But in this video, we're going to check out what exactly happened. We're going to check out why the jury decided to make those verdicts and the consequences of what those verdicts means for both the parents and the girl. And then I'll come back to share my thoughts. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, let's get into this video.
In the trial of attempted honor, one detail stunned the courtroom. When police arrived on scene and asked what happened, Zara Ali didn't mention a word about her daughter being assaulted. Instead, she was adamant, repeating over and over again about what Isaiah had done to her husband. Not once did she mention what her husband had done to their child. Officer Chavez testified her primary focus was on her husband's condition. She never asked about Fatima. She never mentioned her. The prosecution pounced. They argued that once a person waives their right to remain silent, that opens the door for inquiry, not just into what they said, but what they didn't say. And in this case, what Ali didn't say was deafening. The judge agreed. The courtroom listened as the judge spoke. Mrs. Ali wasn't being questioned in custody. She chose to speak, and the law allows the state to highlight that silence. Zara Ali's behavior, the court found, wasn't about shock or trauma. It was strategic. She ignored repeated police commands not to interfere. She tried to reach her husband. She didn't even try to approach her injured daughter. The judge ruled she is voluntarily providing that information because she wants law enforcement to act in a certain way. The defense pushed back. They argued there was no formal interview, no specific questions requiring answers, but the court rejected it. The rule does not require that questions are asked. It's simply that once they waive the right to remain silent, what is not said becomes relevant. In testimony, Officer Chavez recalled, she approached me and began to plead. She asked if I recognized her and said people were punching her husband. When asked if she ever showed concern for her daughter, the answer was clear, no. When asked if she described her husband's actions toward the daughter, again, no. His summary, her primary focus was her husband, and that became the most damning evidence. In the eyes of the court, it wasn't just what she said, it was what she chose not to say.
What are you thinking during this period of time?
Heartbroken.
Okay. By what?
For what my dad did.
Okay. Did you have any fear?
Yes.
About what?
Of dying.
Where inside the school?
Straight to the office.
Did you tell them anything when you got there?
Yes.
And what did you say when you walked in?
He was trying to me.
You have shared with the police and with others that you felt like your mom wasn't trying to hurt you. Fair?
Yeah.
Your mom is just there holding you as you regain consciousness, correct?
Yeah.
At the beginning, they were just friends. And then I guess somewhere along the way, they began dating. Wasn't to my knowledge until they were a little while into dating. And I realized she wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend. And I tried to, say, hey, let's not further this more than what it needs to be. If that's their rules, that's their rules. Let's not involve ourselves in that. But, the kids, so it's hard to, love is a strong thing when you're a child. And when you don't know no better, you sort of don't know no better. So that's sort of where we were coming from as parents. But as time went on, things got very strange. And into the incident on September 16th or 17th.
And again, without going into those details.
Yep. So ensue that situation, then follow up a few weeks later. Policemen escort the parents to our home, looking for her when she wasn't there, then follow up. Our son's being hit at school. So, yeah, and she's getting choked.
Then on October 18th, she violates that order. She enters or remains unlawfully in a building because she is not allowed to be in that building. You have that she arrives on campus where she's already expressly been told not to be. She understands that. Moreover, Haneen, the person that had that conversation while she was present, is with her. So Haneen knows as well. She's not there by herself. Then when Fatima escapes from the stranglehold, she chases her into the main office inside the school building where she is not allowed to be. She not only goes into the building, she goes into the office and tries to continue to go through the back. And you heard Tracy Arnold say, I had closed those doors and I was using my weight to try and hold those doors closed because I could still hear her and Denise Kinley yelling back and forth. She then leaves, and you see her in the video try and go through the side doors, and Principal Dean cuts her off.
The verdict forms are filled out correctly, and I will now publish them. We, the jury, find the defendant Ihsan Ali not guilty of the crime of attempted murder in the second degree as charged in count 1. We, the jury, having found the defendant not guilty of the crime of assault in the first degree as charged, or being unable to unanimously agree as to that charge, Ihsan Ali and Fatima Ali, members of the same family or household, answer yes. We, the jury, find the defendant Ihsan Ali guilty of the crime of unlawful imprisonment as charged in count 3. We, the jury, answer the questions submitted by the court as follows. Were Ihsan Ali and Fatima Ali members of the same family or household? Answer yes. We, the jury, find the defendant Ihsan Ali guilty of the crime of assault in the fourth degree as charged in count 4. We, the jury, find the defendant Zahra Ali not guilty of the crime of attempted second degree as charged in count 1. We, the jury, find the defendant Zahra Ali not guilty of the crime of assault in the second degree as charged in count 2.
Verdict has been reached in the case of Washington versus Ihsan Ali and Zahra Ali, and I'm a little bit shocked. It's a great day for a great day. My name is Sydney Rushing. I'm a criminal defense attorney in the state of Michigan. Now let's talk about it. I will say, after watching as much of this trial as I could stand, because it was very, very, very repetitive, I'm a little shocked that the verdict came out the way that it did. Ihsan Ali was found not guilty of attempted in the second degree, was found not guilty in assault in the first degree. However, he was found guilty of unlawful imprisonment and guilty of assault in the fourth degree. Now, Zara Ali was found not guilty of everything but a violation of a court order, aka that PPO that she violated. I am shocked at the assault in the first degree was not found guilty for Ihsan Ali. That video was awful. And I know a lot of people are going to say that the reason that this didn't come back different is because they were not allowed to talk about the arranged marriage and everything like that. That was a no-go. They could not talk about that. And it may have handicapped the prosecutor a little bit. But watching the video and hearing the testimony from the people who had to intervene, that definitely was enough for assault in the first degree, I think. Obviously, the jury didn't agree with me. Sentencing has been scheduled for August 18th, and Zara Ali has been released as part of this because she has already served the maximum amount of time that would have been given to her or allowed to be given to her for a violation of that court order. Now, Ihsan Ali is not being released. The judge has kept him in custody until sentencing, which is again August 18th. It is important to note that unlawful imprisonment in Washington is a 5-year felony, meaning that's the maximum amount of time that Mr. Ihsan Ali could be sentenced to technically, but there's also different rules in place to mean that usually he can't serve more than 2/3 of what that maximum penalty is, and it's going to be within his guidelines. So could he be released on the date of sentencing? The answer is yes. Could he get more county time or more time? Then yes, that is true as well. And that is something that Fatima, his daughter, is probably going to take into consideration and probably trying to relocate herself or put herself in a secret spot, which I think she needs to do because if anything, Dad may come out and try and finish this thing off if it truly was an honor unaliving as it's been reported. So we'll come back here on August 18th and see how much additional time Dad is going to get, if any. Again, the judge can go over the guidelines here based on the videos that she saw, and he'll also learn at that time what his outcome is. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following along. And here is my question of the day. Do you think that the jury got this right? Let me know in the comments.
If you could say anything to your daughter Fatima, what would you say to her right now?
I hope she come back in the home. I hope that. I love her. Really, I love her. I need she come back in home. Sooner sooner I need to come back.
Yeah. Have you spoken to your husband, Ihsan?
My husband also.
How's he feeling?
I pray for him. Maybe he get out sooner.
Yeah.
He get out sooner.
So what's next for you?
Me?
Yeah.
Me? Really, my family is easy, you know. My husband, he go job. I'm take care of my kids. I don't have anything. I stay like in US, I come in like 30 years. I don't have anything trouble. I do everything, all what they need. But I don't know, my daughter, she like, teenager.
Yeah. What's the first thing you're gonna do when you get home?
I'll go eat my food. One tea. I miss my food. And my kids.
Yeah. Do you plan to call your sister?
Yes, my sister.
Yeah.
My husband.
Yeah.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, as we've seen, the jury did not find the father guilty of attempted murder, but they found him guilty of second-degree attempted assault. Not even first degree, second degree. Now, they didn't find the mother guilty of anything apart from violating a court order. Now, I'm not comfortable. Honestly, I'm not comfortable with the verdict that the jury reached, because from what we saw, that was just a nasty thing. Now, there were so many people that came to testify about the whole incident. As usual, I'll leave a link to places where you can check it out. The bus driver was called to witness, the counselor in school, the father of the boyfriend. There were so many people that were called. Now, I don't know why they did not see that as attempted murder. I'm not sure what else was said, because then again, I didn't follow it up back to back. But I don't know. Some people are saying that by the time the ruling is made, I believe it's August 18th, he could walk away with nothing, with no time in prison, because he has already been serving time in prison right now. And I'm like, that is not a thing that is going to be a good thing for the daughter, because that man, Ishan Ali, was ready to unalive the girl, and in public. I don't even want to talk about the mother, because the mother was really, really annoying me. She was crying over the husband and not over what he wanted to do to her daughter. I don't like, some people say that some religion will make you pick niches, and that is an exact example of a pick niche. Because why are you crying over your husband being arrested and know what he wanted to do to your daughter? Because you're already in alignment based on the fact that you want to be picked all the time. And that's the whole video of them trying to unalive the girl, and the mother's reaction was just annoying. It was really triggering, because it was like, what kind of person is this? And she was wailing over the husband. Anyway, the father, Ishan Ali, has been found not guilty, like I said, of the major charges, but found guilty of the lesser charges. Now, according to people, the charges that he has been found guilty of could get him up to 5 years in prison. But they are saying it might be less, it might be 2 years, it might be none, because he has already spent some time. And I'm hoping that that is not the case. I'm hoping that it gets at least 3 to 5 years, so that at least by the time it comes out of jail, comes out of prison, the daughter will be around 21 or 20, because she'll be 18 this year. So if he spends an extra 3 years, she'll be 21. She would have probably entered college or probably moved to another state. I'm feeling very anxious for the daughter, because those kind of people, those people with that kind of mindset that did not care about her, they can do and undo. It might not even have the feeling. I'm like, yes, I'm doing it for the culture, I'm doing it for the religion, which is very disturbing. Now, I saw that the father of the boyfriend was black, which means the boyfriend is black. I don't know if the parents knew that the boyfriend of the girl was a black person, and that also triggered them, because they would have felt, how is she with a black person? First of all, she's having a boyfriend, and then she's now with a black person. And knowing how some people are racist, that could have been one trigger factor. Then they try to get her to go back to Iraq, to try and save her, to try and make her more, what would I say, more moral. And she refused. She ran out of the house, and then he came and wanted to unalive her. They would rather her be unalived than be happy or go with someone else or be with her boyfriend. Now, I don't know. Like I said, I'm feeling very anxious for the girl, because that man, the way he went after her, and even while the other teenage boys were trying to save her, he can do and undo. That kind of person doesn't care. Those kind of people with this kind of mindset, they don't care. That he has been in prison for this while, and might be in prison. If he does anything, it will not deter him. So I don't know how she's going to do it. I don't know how the court is going to decide, the judge is going to decide. But right now, I feel like she's not safe, even from her mother, because the mother is an enabler. I wonder why she was not found guilty of anything. She's a big enabler. But then again, religion and culture has made her a pick-me-sure, so she's always doing whatever the husband says. And when she came out of prison, because she served some time for the court, violating the court order, But whatever time that she had served was what was going to give her, what was going to be given to her by being found guilty of the court order. So that's why she was released. And I saw where she was saying, oh, she wants her back, she loves her, and I'm like, I hope that girl is not being deceived and does not go back to the house, because if they cannot unalive her by strangling, by holding her neck, they would unalive her by putting something in her drink or putting something in her food. So she is not safe near any of them. Anyway, I don't know what's going to happen. The court ruling is going to be in a few weeks' time. So we'll see how many years he has been given. If I get the information, I will definitely do an update. But this is an update to what happened last year, and we'll see what happens in the next few weeks. So I don't know what you guys think about the jury verdict concerning this case. Do you think it was flawed? Some people, some men that are from that culture actually thought it was okay, and I saw some comments that I'm going to put up that was just giving me very much concern, because how are you justifying what they did? How are you justifying the action that the parents did because you felt like she was being too wayward by having a boyfriend, by probably having a black boyfriend? It's just unfortunate. And that's one of the reasons why I say I'm very anxious for the girl, because those people that think like that cannot be reasoned with. The only reason that can help them change, not even change their mind, help to subdue them, is for them to be in prison, for some of them, because they think it's a good thing. They think what they're doing is a good thing, and it's just weird how you can think that is a good thing. Anyway, I would love to hear your own thoughts, so please leave your thoughts in the comment section so that we can get this discussion popping. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.